Hi, my name's Jo.
Hi, I'm Michael Kaluva.
Hi, I'm Julia. Welcome to
The world premiere of
The new Holiday on Ice show.
Hamburg is the second largest city in Germany, and for the past 5 years, the host city for the world premiere of the new Holiday on Ice shows. And whilst the German celebrities tread the red carpet, backstage the skaters get a last prep talk.
This is time for you to go and have fun. Show the audience what you've been working on for the last 8, 10, 12, 30 weeks. And my only piece of advice is don't do anything that you haven't done for the last 2 weeks, because we already know from Great Threat that that works.
The show is now yours. You have custody of the show. All of your work for the last 9 weeks is now in your hands to do with it every night and every day, 100% for every new audience that sees it. Make it special for them, and you will make it special for you.
Hey, let's go to an ice show.
More than 312 million people have seen a Holiday on Ice show. In its record-breaking 64th season, the new Holiday on Ice production, Spirit, is inspired by the 4 elements: fire, water, earth and air. Spirit brings the audience from dawn in Asia through the Celtic reel to a Chinese festival and the beauty of the Native American powwow. The show is performed by a professional ice figure skating and acrobatics team of over 45 performers who come from 19 different countries and features more than 350 handmade costumes. The coming years, Spirit will be performed more than 1,000 times. The show will visit at least 15 different countries around the world and will be seen by millions of people. Spirit is directed by the world-famous Olympic gold medalist Robin Cousins and choreographed by skating legend Karen Gresger. 3 months before opening night, rehearsals for the new Holiday on Ice show Spirit started in the quaint Dutch city of Utrecht, in the heart of the Netherlands. The rehearsals would take place on the outskirts of the city in an old tram maintenance facility.
See, she's telling me what to do.
Tradition dictates that no rehearsal can officially start without a piece of the special Spirit cake and a glass of champagne.
Oh, that's so good.
Very good.
Not a new production, a lot of, again, excitement, of course. Proud feeling in the way we have everything prepared. I think we got the best elements to come to a great show. And of course, this is the moment of excitement because now the montage is going to start and everything is coming together. And we have to see how it works. But I've got a good feeling, good music, beautiful designs. So let's go for it.
It's always a special day, and you know what will come out. We've done it many times before, but it's like the first time every time. You know, we have a new group, new chemistry, new ideas, new challenges, and you never know. It's always, is it going to be right or not right? And I see the group here, and I'm full of confidence.
Which translated means delicious, moe, cake, and I love marzipan, so hey, we're having a great day.
Is this the normal diet for skaters on their first rehearsal day? Cake and champagne?
I'm not sure, but it's not bad. I could get used to it.
I thought you had to train a lot.
We do. This is very unusual, but it's a great celebration to start the new show.
It's energy for the later rehearsals.
British-born Julia Bailey is currently living in Canada and has been skating for Holiday on Ice for the past 8 years.
I knew that Julia and Thomas were a couple and make a wonderful couple, and they've done a little bit of skating together, but I wasn't sure they had what it took to be a team on the ice. And they've done a lot of work, and I knew they were capable of some nice things. But what I've seen so far tells me that I think they're capable of some very good things and a very strong understudy, semi-principal pair skating team.
World-class figure skater Jo Carter, who has been skating since the age of 4, is making her debut as a professional skater at Holiday on Ice.
Jo is an 8-time Australian champion. She's an Olympian. She has been around the world. She knows her stuff, but has never been in a show before. So it's exciting, and I'm watching her, as Karen says, we have to find her inner diva, because while she's incredibly competitive, she's not a show-off by nature, although she has to have it right. So now we have to make her do it with a wink in her eye and let her be gorgeous.
A taste much sweeter than wine.
Michael Kaluva is also making his Holiday on Ice debut in Spirit. He's been skating since the age of 8, and he is a former member of the United States figure skating team.
Mikey's spent a few years playing a little boy, and he is a little boy, but now he has a chance to skate like an adult and be a grown-up. And, you know, he has a great character about him. He's very feisty, and he brings a lot of experience. But now it's our job to channel it in another direction. And the great thing is that's exactly what he needs to challenge himself into the next, you know, to take himself to the next level, and that type of challenge. So that's exciting. We have a core group of skaters that have been with us 5, 6, 7 and longer years, and some new people who are so enthusiastic and so excited to be joining show business and joining Holiday on Ice. And it's the first week and a half is always interesting, the dynamic between the new people, the older people, and learning the ropes and everybody getting to know each other.
May I see the box?
Oh, I'm always anxious. This is always the fun part. New cast, a lot of new faces, new position for me. I've never worked for this company before, done a lot of shows. Some of the people I've worked with before. So yes, it's exciting.
Whilst Karen Gresga is taking care of the choreography on the ice, assistant choreographer Mark Naylor is teaching a few skaters some new and dangerous tricks on firm ground.
Yeah, fine. Yeah, big split.
Écarte les jambes. Split, c'est écart.
Écarte les jambes.
只是女人容易忘情深，总是为情所困，总越陷越深。可是女人，爱是她的灵魂，她可以奉献一生，为她所爱的人。可是女人。 爱是他的灵魂，他可以奉献一生，为他所爱的人。
The first few days, as I say, are always the toughest, just because we're learning new people's dynamics, they're learning ours, they're learning each other's. And there isn't a lot of time for foreplay. You can't just, oh, it's so lovely, you'll get used. There isn't time. We're on it, you're in it, we're together, let's get on with it and, you know, do it.
5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3.
And for a lot of people, that's, you know, you normally might have 6 or 7 hours at home. You've got a half hour right now. and now we have to learn something else, and you have another half hour. So it's a bit of a baptism by fire, but so far, great group.
The historic county of Yorkshire is the greenest area in the north of England. It's not usually associated with high-tech industry, but nonetheless, it's where the only factory is located which was able to manufacture the intricate new set for Spirit. The innovative set is designed by Belgian-born designer Bart Clement, who also designed the set for the Holiday on Ice show Mystery.
The basic design went pretty fast, but the fine-tuning was, that was a hard job. Because in this one, when you move something a few inches, in the curves, it changes a lot. One of the most difficult things in designing, that's not your first drawing, but from your first drawing to the final product.
Somebody needs to run around with a drill.
It's very impressive. It's a first for me to see something like this. Normally we're just, you know, straight down the ice or a square or crosses, but no, this is very impressive.
It's been an unusual task because we're used to working and fastening things down to a stage deck and then flying it round and manoeuvring through all the sort of standard component sizes that you would use. Whereas obviously this is something that has to fit together and just hang in midair and look as though it's free and just floating around. And it's an unusual one, and it's been very challenging, but it's been very interesting as well.
Holiday on Ice can perform in ice rings, but can also bring its own ice floor. It only takes 72 hours to prepare an ice floor, and they can put it almost anywhere, even in the open air.
The show is called Spirit, or in Germany, Elements. And it's a journey of, for me, I call it's the journey of the soul. I know it sounds a bit cliched, but the idea behind Spirit was that it's about the human spirit and how we all have our inner feelings and the yin and yang. It has an Asian influence behind it. It's about balance, form, harmony, control. And it got me excited because those are the things that we as skaters need to have to create the perfect competitive performance.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
We've been working very hard from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. or even later till 8:30 at night. It's been very long days and we're on our feet a lot. But things are going smoothly. All the numbers are starting to come together now, and the show is starting to take shape.
You have all these ideas of how things should work, and you don't know if it's going to work until the skaters arrive. So then all of a sudden, you go through what Karen calls the sketching process, which I've never really done before, but is a great way of knowing how 30 bodies are going to move, either in one direction or in opposite directions.
I believe we're here another 3 weeks, actually. But in my, I'm always racing to the finish. So I want things done at the very least in the next 2.5 weeks.
2, 3, 4, 5.
Besides skating herself, Julia is the girls' line captain and is in charge of all the girls of the ensemble.
Crossover, 5, 6, 7, 8. Left hop. 1, 2. I try to put together the patterns that we're making on the ice so that we know what's going on the ice as it's being created, and just trying to help make sure everybody gets all the information that's being given to us. And we've been putting together about 2 or 3 numbers now. They're coming together slowly.
Through. Yeah. How does that feel, Andrew? How does that feel, Carol?
Use that one.
Costume designer David Shields is in charge of the 350 handmade costumes which will be used in Spirit.
We've been to Paris, so there's 2 main costume houses in Paris making for us, and also they're making the hats and headwear for us, and there's 2 companies in London also making the sets of costumes.
Alors, est-ce que vous vous sentez bien dans la robe? Good. Good. Hein? C'est bien pour vous? You like?
I like. A lot. Mikey, opinion?
Very nice.
Do you reckon maybe triple lutz and...
I don't know. Maybe if you just hold it up. Yeah, and spin too. Yeah.
Cool.
Each costume is customized for the individual skater.
You want to see the ice show trick? So if we have a quick change or something where we don't have time to take off our skates, it's easy just to go like this. And we're done.
Elles seront comme ça.
And then the flying.
Of course, each costume has to be approved by the show's director.
Just stand aside. And she is there now. Yeah. Does that. Do you mind
seeing the back?
I mean, I don't think
it matters.
It's going to match. She's going to stay.
I've asked if this could be cut shorter.
Absolutely. So
like that.
What? Off the wrist? Around the finger?
Off the wrist.
A finger.
Tialf in the northern Dutch city of Heerenveen is hallowed ground for speed skaters and boasts many speed skating world records. But for Holiday on Ice, it's the ideal place for the dress rehearsals.
We're at the phase of the process where there's a lot of things that we're feeling really good about, but there's also, for me anyway, I'm at that point where all I see is everything wrong and everything that isn't quite cleaned up and neat. We still have, you know, a way to go before our official world premiere. So all I can see is everything I want to fix. Jo is a fighter, and she is loving it. She's brand new to it, but she's just drinking it in. Doing a great job. Really pleased for her. Julia, well, she's got, I think, one of the toughest jobs in the business. She's on it. She is so detail-oriented, and the minute something comes out of my mouth, even if it's an idea, do you know what, I think I would like to do this. She's got her book there, and she is writing it down. And whatever I forget, she remembers because she writes it down. She's very good. Everything you need to know about Michael Kaluuya is there when he does that move in Bridge Over Troubled Water, when he just looks up, he's just sailing across the front in a move we call a spread eagle. And he's got his arms lifted and his head is up, and he is just loving it. He's doing a great job, too.
something in me strange, rearranged, and I feel that I'm inside. You got me feeling like you're that something I've been missing. Everything's heaven, 'cause life with you has been a blessing. I got it bad in a serious way. Now I'm headed now. It's time to get on up. Revival is on the way. Revival, hear me when I say revival. This is the day that I'm starting free of the chains that bind me. Your love keeps lifting me up, keeps on lifting me, lifting me higher and higher, higher and higher. Your love keeps lifting me up, keeps on lifting me, lifting me higher and higher.
And it's opening night for the new Holiday on Ice show, Spirit. The German audience gives it a standing ovation.
Yes!
Excellent. It was outstanding. Yeah, very good show.
It was a lot of fun, and there are no words for it, just no words at all to describe what the feeling's like to get out and perform in front of a crowd like that. It was fantastic.
It was good. It was a lot of fun. I think the audience really liked it, so it was a really good day.